Welcome Capricorn to Defiant Tarot 1111. Today we're going to do your weekly love reading from the 18th to the 25th. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Capricorn. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check out the Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in the videos that correspond with that to get some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluid, so whenever you're directed to the reading, it's the right time for you. That being said, I am going to use a singing bowl here. As I do so, I ask you to take that deep breath in, exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. That's going to help balance your energy, set your intentions, and bring them into the reading. If you are new or returning to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means so much to see the channel growing. I know that messages are resonating with others, and it also helps, the video to circulate. So super important, Capricorn. Thank you so much. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth. All right, I have taken out the Celtic cross as well as some oracle messages. We are going to jump into the oracle cards first, and then we will jump into the tarot. So let's get started, Capricorn. We have 27C Chariot coming in here, Capricorn. It is upright. The card is kind of sideways, but this, for me, is a hugely and powerful message for you, Capricorn, because it is time for you to assert some control there. As much as, you've given the reins over possibly to other people in too many areas of your life, and it is time for you to grab them back. Take stock of all of them in your life, all the areas in your life: profession, personal relationships, monetary considerations, group associations, home obligations, do it all. And determine where it is there is satisfaction with your level of involvement. Make a plan here to take back that control. It is perfectly acceptable and even a little bit desirable to trust others to help you with some aspects of your life, but it is up to you alone, to make sure that this, help essentially does not turn into dependence. You are the sole captain of your ship, and you need to be at the helm when and where it matters most. And I really feel like that's an important message for you this week, Capricorn, okay? We have demonstrate love, find out what is important to those you love, and act on it, card 48. So, it's important that we show our partners, friends, people that we care about, that we are interested in and we do care about them. And sometimes that could be, whatever they're interested, hobby, charity event, or whatever they're doing, take in some consideration. Even if it doesn't interest you, Capricorn, it is important that it is to your partner, so therefore it should, matter to you essentially as well. So make sure you're taking interest in your partner, showing your compassion for what they're doing, and even if you don't like, maybe they'll end up liking it. You never know. And stranger things could happen, right? Then we have actions speak loudly. This is important for me because express your love through actions here. So remember, not, love you is very important, but, showing your love, through kindness, compassion, picking up the dry cleaning for your partner, washing the car, whatever you need to do to show that, expressing your love through little acts of kindness, goes a long way for your partners at this time. Okay, Capricorn. We have Order of Melchizedek. This is embraced by light, mission uncovered, and don't give up, Capricorn. Look at that big, beautiful, bright light there for you. I feel like this is important. This is kind of what I feel like. And recently, maybe it felt like you wanted to give up. You've learned so much, right? In the past, you are sort of recognizing all the lessons and experiences and challenges that have brought you to where you are right now. So this is kind of encouraging you to continue on this pathway, not to give up, even in moments of darkness and fear, because there is going to be those moments, right? There is the opportunity for you to share your light and your compassion, right? If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's imperative for you to know that you're not alone. That light's within you, that bright, beautiful light, and that's encouraging you to muster up that strength, that courage, and to focus on your need to surmount whatever challenges you're facing at this time, okay, because you can get through this. Now you have the halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons coming in. So you know what I mean? This is that exactly, the halls of learning is exactly what I feel like essentially you've been going through, because to me this is all the lessons that you've been going through, right? Which you've been, and the kind of the spirits that came along to help you with those messages, and in covering those, but you are on that path here of great learning, which I feel like was obvious. And, spiritual beings are being drawn close to you. If you're facing challenges, difficult circumstances, or maybe you move through a time like that, you're being called to review what you've learned, right, about yourself. And if you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event, maybe asking why it has happened, you need to see and call on your source spirit guides to help review the pattern, the trauma here, or the wound that has contributed to this challenge here. If you aren't experiencing any challenging energy, the reason is that you made a huge progress on your spiritual journey, Capricorn. And that's, so much of that your perspective is shifted so that you can actually view every challenge as a window of opportunity, which is a beautiful positive. So beautiful if you're on that path of your journey. And this, the Hall's Learning Gateway, kind of indicates your spiritual gifts are sort of developing at this time. Maybe you're learning or understanding that you're more connected to yourself than you ever have been. We have Defiant vulnerability. Now, if that isn't a Capricorn energy, I don't know what is. Growing up, we're taught that sex is taboo and shameful. Then, in mainstream adult depictions, it's portrayed as robotic, typically clinical, unimaginative, and made through a violent male gaze. Defiant vulnerability falls outside of the binary of covert versus overt dynamics and instead allows sexually to be exactly what it is, human. So what means acknowledging the emotional being inside the body? It means unashamedly sharing our needs, wants, and particular appetites. It means authentic communication and at all times. And it means being unapologetic about voicing how you feel. Anything less isn't sexy or subversive. It's social and cultural obedience. Say what you need to say. That is a very interesting message. Then I'll leave that and I'm going to touch that one with you. We're going to jump right into tarot. That was a really interesting message. Look at that. The High Priestess coming out in your situation. That need to follow your intuition is, powerful for you at this time, Capricorn. I feel like you're also realizing that and possibly listening to your intuition more now than ever, which is a positive. But this is, she sits in stillness, right? Because she's able to access the other realms that pass by. And that's kind of what I feel like is happening with you. You're using silence and non-action to harness this power. Sometimes this could also be reminding you, Capricorn, to listen more closely to the voice within, which I feel like is definitely always a good message to, adhere to. But I feel like to find what's being kept secret or hidden within this situation, you need to acknowledge the shadow energy here. And you're doing just that. I feel like you have the Nine of Swords coming out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're getting very clear about something here. And I would not want to be on the receiving end of this because, my dears, this is definitely you being a little bit anxiety ridden, but remember the stories you tell yourself fill up that, internal space of your skull. So the more you continue to speak to yourself in a way that causes you anxiety, if you're in pain, the more pain you're going to feel, right? So instead, choose to follow the thoughts, sort of like that secret map, right? That's going to lead you to the source of your pain. That, my dear, is where the freedom of healing lays dormant within you. And when you realize and heal that stuck pain, the stories will transform, right? And you're going to allow, the space for the bone to become hollow again, making way for those new thoughts. The magic of healing is within you, Capricorn. You're really going through it. And it's going to feel like a real, yuck term. I can't use any other term, but yuck is what I feel like is happening. We have the Ten of Wands coming out in your obstacles. Yeah, my dears, this is a rough one. You're going through it, right? This is burdens, that blockage, that difficulty. Remember, tens mark endings and new beginnings, and this is also an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Ten of Wands is a difficult card to face. It's got mental, physical burdens that have been weighing on your spirit here, Capricorn. I feel like that's obviously in this reading so far. But over time, this is leading to that hopelessness, that depression. You simply feel like you can't get through it to what you want. You can't see the way right now, but you will. This could be if it is a kind of coming in response for you to a person or a situation, I feel like it is best is simply for you to walk away from this right now. But if this is, you might be attracted to some negativity here. I hate to say it. You might be feeling like you're choosing to walk the hard road, and that's why it's in your obstacles. So maybe, try to see the way out of that hard road situation. We have the Tower coming in, and, in reverse. So Tower really doesn't matter either way, but Yeah, you're going through it. And this is because, I feel like there's a possibility that fear is guiding your journey instead of seeing through the eyes of truth. And I feel like that's over and over repetitive. You gotta let drop the fear of something, whatever it is, the fear of the unknown, the fear of something here. We have the Daughter of Cups influencing you. So could be you at this time, that feeling a little naive, a little bit, unsure of yourself. And I feel like, this is Cancer, Scorpio energy, but I feel like there is a creative energy that's trying to influencing you, but this is a true dreaming nature. But you struggle to stay grounded, right? Deal with any harsh realities coming at you. Conflict of any kind is disturbing your nature at this time, very much so, because you're just not in that emotional well-being, that space of solitude to be able to handle this situation. And now we have the Fool card coming in, because it's saying what's influencing you is maybe somebody trying to tell you to take that leap of faith into the unknown, which is possibly what I feel like you need to do. You need to trust in the universe here. You need to see that as you leap forward into that world of uncertainty here, you can allow the curiosity within your heart to expand, right? Start to see that there is unlimited possibilities in front of you, and then, be open to the perspective to doing it, right? I feel like when you do this, you're going to see the world through the eyes of truth. Like, with childlike spirit, you're certain that you're going to see your dreams come true. You need to leap, believe that the universe will catch you, right? The magic starts with the first few steps, and then the universe will guide you to take the rest, Capricorn, but you got to take them, right? We have, at the root of the reading, the Two of Cups. So love, partnership, union here is coming in. So once you do take that, either out of a situation or into one, there is definitely a situation where I feel like, you can anticipate a new love heading your way. This does usually mean romance, but sometimes it points to the birth of a dear and long-lasting friendship as well. So either way, I feel like the connection here is between you will be pure, honest, solid. So you need to open up your heart and be ready for that. Don't shun it. And then you have the High Priestess again. So coming out again, follow your intuition in terms of love and friendship, I feel like is the call here. And it is in reverse. So I feel like this is all, asking you sort of, is there a potential that, you may be blocking that inner voice, your intuition, your higher guidance at this time. And fear is definitely leading instead of your intuition. And you gotta let that fear go. There's the Devil here, Capricorn. You're in your element. You're in the recent past. So this is not only your element, but this is that consideration of temptation that is truly kind of lingering within you. This is an urgent message that you're being, something here must be interpreted with total honesty. The darkness of this Devil card definitely takes the form of addiction, negativity, or materialism, and it's indicating that there is an ugly relationship with a person or substance here. So identify this dependency and how it could be holding you back. And then, the saying is, the devil's hooves are strong and relentless. Their grip does not lessen until you make conscious choice is truly made here. And, you need to free yourself from this energy, Capricorn. The movement of Pentacles. So you're going to do just that. This is a Virgo energy, but this is, Taurus, Virgo energy. But you're going to do that. I feel like you're going to take, a strife towards the beginning energy, and you are going to, you are the present, the movement of your present moment. You're being encouraged to kind of learn to be here and now and take notice of the world around you. And as you are present, connected with, with your own self, your sensations, you're going to feel the subtleties of, your body trying to tell you what is really going on with you. And in the recent past, I feel like that's something that was very obvious or apparent. Then your future, look at that. The Nine of Cups is coming. Once you do release that, walk away, see that there is situations. The Nine of Cups comes in. That is the wish fulfillment card. So, bliss and harmony is coming in the near future. The wishes come true when the Nine of Cups appears. So worries and fears are going to be cast away here, and a new phase of peace and harmony is coming. The world seems to be kind of granting you every wish, and that's what's coming in because you've done the work. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely turning. And then you have the movement of wands. Now, see, you're definitely on the move here. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but this is something that is, I want you to consider, maybe you were, resisting from walking away from in the past, right? This is very much a Sagittarius energy, but I feel like there is an attention-seeking validation here. Maybe false sense of, you know, confidence is overriding insecurity here. So don't rush into anything, you know, too eagerly, you know. Try to understand the natural consequences of negative actions, and don't react defensively from it, because that will only make your situation turn uglier. It will not benefit the situation at all. We have the Two of Pentacles at the overall energy, that transformation, look at that butterfly energy coming in. This is your energy as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I like it, because this is definitely where you're starting to see balance and change coming in, you know, inevitable change, but this is relating to earthly possessions. This means a new job, maybe financial situation, maybe move away from something. But even though you fear this change, it needs to happen, and it might even be a little bit fun. So face it with grace, you know. A world of possibilities kind of balancing on you right now. So why not take that leap of faith? What do you really got to lose? I feel like nothing. The Hermit is clarifying that in reverse. More Virgo energy. So Capricorn, you got a lot of earth energy here, but this energy here is why I feel like it's, you know, would your heart and soul benefit from a more profound connection from, you know, outside the world to help brighten your journey? Maybe, possibly, get out there, try something, get out of that energy of solitude that you've been in. The Daughter of Swords is coming in here, so this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is in your environment. I feel like that's kind of what you've been going through in the sense of your mood. I feel like you're definitely honest. You're being honest and insightful here, but sometimes you learn from keen observation right now. So it almost seems as though you never stop watching, right? Sometimes this becomes a burden for you, and this, you can't help notice that this or that small detail that could have been done better makes you a little over analytical. There's a potential to hold on to those experiences, becoming a little bit spiteful and judgmental with this energy. So make sure that you don't, you know, analyze everything to the possibility again. Now you have the Innocence of Swords, which is the Daughter of Swords essentially twice. So it's clarifying that energy for you. You know, this is definitely, you're at the innocence of your own mental clarity right now. You're being encouraged to cut through the illusion of your own thoughts, learn the facts and the truth about who you really are and what you want at this time. And as you learn to listen to the things that you tell yourself, they're going to act as clues leading to what actually needs to be healed. And that's going to be like, boom, all of a sudden, this is going to, like, this light bulb is going to come on for you. Now look at that. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming in as your hopes and fears. I would say that that's, something it's worth, why you would have it in terms of your hopes and fears. This is all about that happy, healthy home. So this is definitely in positive. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But this is always a welcome card, right? The Nine of Pentacles is time to enjoy the many results of your hard work, the transformations that you've been going through. And it is possible that you're going to find yourself maybe even enjoying the finer things in life. Maybe some sort of, refinement oftentimes accompany this energy. So then we have the Ten of Swords coming in. So you're cutting away something here. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But something that is not serving you here, is it possible that you're resisting the healing, something within yourself that is causing things to persist? You're not releasing something. There's that defiant vulnerability. But I feel like you got to drop it so that you can actually get this healing done, so you can overcome and move on to your new future here. We have the Seven of Cups as the outcome of the reading. Because your head's in the clouds. You can't quite decide which way to go. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but this is illusion and, deception. So it's not the most welcome card. It indicates that you're going to face temptation in many aspects of your life, Capricorn, whether cheating for pleasure or money here. But you're going to soon realize you've been building that house of cards here until you finally drop those illusions. You're not going to get anywhere. So I feel like, as much as I hate to say it, you're going to feel as though you can't see clearly. You can't judge it right from wrong or up from down right now. This is the spell of the Seven of Cups. It's best to remove yourself for a while, kind of step back until you can sort of see straight again, okay? And then the Magician in reverse, because, you definitely got this energy. It's the 8 major arcana in your reading as well, Capricorn. So there's definitely a time for you to just, the divine is sort of, universe is kind of pounding in to take action here. You need to ask yourself if you're feeling disconnected from the possibilities of making things happen. And is there a potential confidence your confidence has slipped here, and that's what, are you feeling unclear about where to start, how to get things done, and what it is you actually desire, because you're still caught up in all that pain. You have the Star card on the bottom of the deck, so that it is saying hope is coming in for you, but you just got to believe. Drop the Defiant vulnerability and try to just be vulnerable, and you're going to find that the outcome is going to be totally different for you, okay? My friends, until next time, namaste.